Well, this morning we want to take you to a place we usually don't get to see, so we can show you how a group of volunteers are helping rebuild after Ian.
Fox 4 Morning News anchor Chris Shaw is live this morning at a construction site in Lee County. So, Chris, in the last hour you showed us how Bill and France Moariarty have devoted their lives to volunteering, and now you're going to tell us why they go into communities after natural disasters.
Yeah, that was the biggest question I had for them when I spent the day with them last week, and they tell me, quite simply, they just want to be in a place where they can do the most good. Bill and France Moariarty, like many of the volunteers you see right here in this garage, for instance, are part of Habitat for Humanity's RV caravan program. So basically, these folks are from all over the country. They travel around, and for 2 weeks at a time, they live out of their RV, and they come to work sites like this to help build homes. Let me tell you where we are right now. We're in Heritage Heights. That's a community within the Harlem Heights community that is entirely a Habitat build. So all 115 homes that will be in this neighborhood eventually are all built by Habitat for people who need affordable housing. What the Moariartys and all of these volunteers are doing is spending a couple of weeks helping build these homes. Now, the Moariartys are a little bit different because they have a background in construction. So they are also able to go into disaster areas, places that have had a natural disaster. They can assess the damage and they can do repairs to homes that were damaged in those disasters. And it's worth pointing out again that they're doing this all on their own time. They're volunteering to do this work. It's a full-time job. They work 5 days a week. And they've been to many of the worst disasters you can think of. Hurricanes Katrina and Michael. They were there for the Joplin, Missouri tornado. They were also there for the 2008 Midwest floods. They spent a lot more than 2 weeks in those areas. For instance, they've been here for 3 months now, and unfortunately, to those long list of disasters, they can now add Hurricane Ian.
It brings back a lot of memories, a lot of bad memories of what people go through, and you see the piles of their belongings on the front yard, and that always hurts because you know that that's somebody's life sitting out there.
But do you feel like you're here to bring hope?
We, a little bit at a time, you know, one house at a time. Yes, yeah, we do what we can, and we can only do what we can. So, but we've been here since early November. And we weren't planned to be here. We had, my husband plans our schedule 6 months to a year in advance. And last year, he planned for us to be in Sebring for a couple weeks and Claremont for 2 weeks and just bouncing all over Florida, different habitats. And Ian changed all those plans. But we're flexible, and we can do that. So we go where we feel we can do the most, the most good.
It's important work they're doing. Again, full-time work. 3 days a week they are here in Harlem Heights building new homes. 2 days a week they go in, assess, and help repair homes that were damaged in the hurricane. So my question is now, what does it take to devote your entire life to this kind of work? That's a question that they are going to answer for you when we are back out live here in Harlem Heights again at 9:30 for Fox 4 Morning News at 9.